Hello, friends. So, I hope you're having a great day. It's Saturday, April 23rd, and I wanted to talk about the energy on the Schumann resonance chart, but also the broader energy of human consciousness at this time. And the reason why is because I had a stunning realization when I was analyzing the charts, and I realized that the way that we are responding to stimulus has changed. And so I'm going to explain that to you in a moment. But my last video was on the sword and shield that I saw here, and the shield extended out. And then we had this, we had the white resonance come in and many lines to 40 hertz. And what I feel is that there's an inner confidence building, right? I'm not sure why. I mean, maybe it's because there have been revelations of truth, of history, and we've been able to handle it. And maybe we're gaining confidence in this process. I talked about the not on my watch energy that I was sensing in the charts here. And this is an intuitive read. Okay. Right now I'm doing the intuitive read, but in a minute I'm going to go and show you the black charts, frequency, amplitude, and quality. And I want to look specifically at this, and then I'm going to show you how the chart has changed over time. I think this was a negative revelation here. And then we had this reaction to it. And things have really shifted from 2 years ago. So let's go into that now. Okay, now check this out. See what happens here? You see how here's in the quality, the green goes up to 30, which is kind of peak green, okay? For our usual human experience. And what this means is that we're at 30. This is my interpretation. The green quality shows that humanity fully embodying our own self, fully embodying our truth, knowing ourselves. That's what the energy of this is. Now, here's the amazing thing. I'm trying to explain this in the way that I understand it. I really want to get this across. So we get clear within ourselves. We touch the truth of our nature. In general, this is in general, right? So when I have that welled up sense of full connection with my soul, inner confidence, I'm expressing myself like I'm on, right? I'm in the zone. And then I decide to step up and say no more to that which is not in alignment with my highest good. This contrasts significantly versus the Schumann chart 2 years ago. And rather than show you the details right now, I'm just going to explain it to you. So we're in April of 2022. We're a full 2 years from a major event in the Schumann. It was actually, I believe it was March 17th, 2020, and then the energies petered out during April, and then we're gone. At January of 2020, this is what was happening. When our quality would spike here, it would fuel the propaganda. Now, I'm just going to keep this kind of brief and just give you the conclusions. I have addressed these topics in many videos, okay? So I'm just going to give you the conclusions here to keep it short. But here's the thing. In 2020, our energy was being used to fuel the propaganda. And any time the quality went over 15, it would fuel the propaganda for the global narrative. And that would show on the Schumann chart in specific images that I did videos on at that time. Now, the spell is broken. The walls of Jericho have fallen. You see this? The quality of the red never has recovered. The wall the wall image that had lasted for months from about 20 to 25 hertz here in the red. And that broke on January 29th of 2022 when the truckers drove into Ottawa. The red lines on the Schumann broke, and they have never reestablished that pattern, although it appeared to me over the 2 months since that there were attempts to do so. And the same thing with the frequencies. Remember, going back to that time, the frequency of the red was in a 0.3 to 0.4 hertz range, and look what's happened. We were solidly in a wide range now. You can see that through the chart. This right here is a 0.4, slightly more than 0.4 hertz range. So we're talking the range was, for the most part, it was around 0.3. So the range of the red was like that. You can see that we're nicely moving right in red above and below that, especially below, because it was really only infrequently periodically breaking through that. The walls crumbled. The frequency wall crumbled. And the major stunning realization that I've had is that now we are taking our human energy, right, that green quality, reflecting the truth of who we are, the higher the quality numbers are. That's my interpretation. I've had many videos where I work up the explanation of this, but I'm keeping it short in this video. Now we're taking our human energy, and this is what we're creating. We can handle this now. Are they ready? Yes, we can handle the revelations, I believe. That's what I'm seeing in the Schumann. We can handle the revelations. We can handle the truth. And that, pat yourselves on the back, because this is huge. This is a moment in time. This is a huge turning point. And supporting us, I talked about the level of M-class flares on a recent video. Well, since then, the pace of M-class flares just accelerated. So just from mid-March to today that I'm making this video, we've had 43 M-class flares in 2022. Since mid-March till today, we have had 34 of those 43. So 34 M-class flares in 6 weeks, essentially, ish. And during that same period of time, 3 X-class flares. 2 of them in the past, 4 or 5 days. I mean, whoa, right? Just incredible. Do I have it? Yeah, I've got it right there. That's the most recent one right there. Got a little bit more of this that came out. It's almost crab-like there. And then we draw the line. That's the human quality spikes. And then we say no. We say no.